Now, what is concept of motion? When a body changes its position with respect to something else during the course of time, we say that the body moves. At one time, if the body is at one place or in one position, and at the other time, if the body is found at the other place, then we say that body has moved from one place to the other place. Motion is a relative concept. We can detect motion of a body with respect to something else. We can detect the motion of a body with respect to time, at one time and at the other time. So, suppose there is a house and a tree near the house. The position of the tree and house do not change in course of time. We say that the house and the tree are stationary with respect to the ground surrounding it. They do not move. The tree is stationary with respect to the house. But suppose there is a car passing along the road before the house. With respect to the house, if the car is found at a place A, and after a few seconds, if it is found at the other place B, we say that the car is moving. So motion is a concept with relation, respective relation, relative concept. If we do not take the reference from other things, we cannot say whether there is a motion or not. The rapid change of position can be detected easily. The slow change of position cannot be detected easily. For example, if you observe the hands of a watch, the second hand moves one part every second, we can easily visualize the movement of the second hand of a watch. But for the upper hand and minute hand, it is not easy for our eye to detect its motion, though both these hands do change their position during the course of time. The minute hand changes its position 5 divisions in 5 minutes. The hour hand changes its position 5 divisions in 1 hour. Thus, the motion can be detected with respect to the other thing which we call frame of reference. Also, we have to consider the passage of time with respect to time measuring devices like clock or watch. Thus, motion is a relative concept. Without reference, we cannot detect motion. Motion is a change in position. Now, what are the types of motion? We can classify motions into different types. Rectilinear motion. Now, rectilinear motion is a motion in a straight line. A line determines a direction. A line can be extended in a forward as well as backward direction. Direction and and its opposite direction. So, in a rectilinear motion, if a body is at one point on a line and after some time, if it changes position at other point on the line, we say that the body moves in a straight line in a particular direction. The direction of the body in rectilinear motion doesn't change. So, suppose we consider the direction of a bullet that is coming out of a gun fire. When a gun is fired, bullet comes out. It goes straight way in forward direction. The sunlight travels in a straight line in forward direction. Thus, rectilinear is a motion, linear motion in a particular direction. Now, circular motion. If the body moves in a circle around a center, the circle has always a center. The body, if it moves round the circle, we say that the body is in a circular motion. Blade of the fan moves in a circular direction, circular path. Not circular direction, we call circular path. If the path of the body is a circle and body moves along that circle, the direction of the motion of the body changes at every instant. The body, after completing a circle, comes in the same position. The motion of the earth around the sun or the motion of the moon around the earth is a circular motion. The motion of the tip of the second hand of a watch is a circular motion. In a circular motion, the center is outside the body of the body performing motion. Center of the path, circular path of the body remains outside the body. And if the body completes one circle round the center in a circular path, we say that the body has completed one revolution. So it is a revolutionary motion, performing revolutions. The earth moves round the sun, completing one revolution in 1 year. The moon moves round the earth in a circular path, completing one revolution in 1 month. Thus, revolutionary motion or a circular motion is repeating itself. Now, rotational motion. Motion of a top, suppose a top is turned round, it revolves round on its axis, rotates round, not revolves, rotates round its axis. The rotation of the earth on its axis, which passes from North Pole to South Pole. In rotationary motion, the axis of rotation remains inside the body. It is an imaginary line passing through the body. The body moves round the axis that passes through its side. Rotationary motion is also repeating itself after some time. It is also a periodic motion like circular motion. But in circular motion, the whole body moves down in a circular path with a center in the middle. Whereas in rotational motion, the whole body doesn't move, but it rotates round an axis passing through the body. The motion of a motor, electric motor, is a rotational motion. The motion of wheels of a car is a rotational motion around the axis if we consider. Motion is a concept being relative. We have to consider the motion and its type is related to other things. Other factors should also be considered while taking into consideration the type of the motion. So rotational motion has the axis of rotation in the body performing rotational motion. Now periodic motion. Periodic motion is a motion that repeats itself in a fixed interval of time. Suppose a pendulum is made to oscillate. It repeats its motion after one oscillation, which we call the periodic time of the pendulum. The motion of the swing is also a periodic motion. The motion of the vibrations of the wire of guitar is also a periodic motion. The motion of vibrations of tabla is also a periodic motion. Periodic motion is a rotational motion, revolution, oscillatory motion. Sorry. Periodic motion is very peculiar. It repeats itself after a fixed period of time. Now this is very important. Why? Because this gives us the clue to make the instruments to measure the periods of time. How to measure time? It is very easy to measure length with the help of a scale. But to measure time is a difficult thing. How can we measure the time? We must have a fixed period of time. And the fixed period of time can be made available by periodic motion. A pendulum performs a periodic motion. Suppose there is a rigid support from which hangs a pendulum on a thread, and there is a bob of the pendulum at the end of the thread. And suppose the pendulum is taken aside a little way and released. It swings forward and backward, forward and backward. Now, the pendulum from its middle position, it goes to one side, then comes back to the middle position, being in motion. It also goes to the other side, then comes back, comes in the middle position. So, the course of time of a pendulum to travel from its middle position to one side and again on the other side and again to come to the original mean position is called the period of the pendulum, which is fixed. So the period of the pendulum gives us the clue to measure the time from one middle position dear students, try to learn all these things.